It's the Keto chef here with a new keto dish. Forget about John, he's just my foolish pawn, as the ingredients he'll throw are the real stars of the show. Keto chef, keto chef. Yes, it's a bit crude, but it's really about the food. Keto chef, keto chef.
Hello, family and friends. It is me, and I am going to share with you one of my favorite recipes. You might think to be called spaghetti, but it actually has no spaghetti. It has broccoli and cauliflower and spaghetti sauce, and I'm going to share you how I make it. And this is my first video like this, so be patient. I'll learn as things go on. But right now, let me first show you all the ingredients. All right, we start off with a bag of broccoli and cauliflower. That's going to be my vegetables. And of course, you're going to have your ground beef. Then I'm going to add some peppers. Now, all these vegetables are certainly up to you and can be interchanged. And also, I have found this package of these peppers already cut, sliced, it's only $2.99. And if you buy all the peppers separately, it's going to actually be more than that, and you have to do all the work. And I'm lazy; I don't want to do the work. Also, some green onions. Everything's got to be keto correct. And then there's your mushrooms. Some of you don't like mushrooms. I like mushrooms. You're going to be sauteing those mushrooms with your good old butter. Then we have, I'm going to bring this up for you, some chopped garlic. I like a little heat, so I'm going to be putting in a little bit of crushed red pepper. Then I have, you can put all of the different spices. You know, you can do the garlic powder, the garlic salt, the paprika and all that stuff. But I enjoy this particular product from Dano's, and it's just the original seasoning. And of course, nothing goes without saying but salt and pepper. Now, the sauce that I use is delicious. And here it is. It's barilla, however you pronounce it, roasted garlic. And look, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. So this is very good for your, I'm going to turn this around for you. If you look here, if I can get it straight, look at the total carbohydrates. That's only 11 for the entire bottle. And so you're going to see how I break that up. But I highly recommend this one here. So that's all the ingredients. And now I'm going to show you how I prepare it. All right, let's begin. So first thing, we're going to put in the butter. Then we're going to add the mushrooms. Going to put them all in there. It's going to be a lot of mushrooms because I like mushrooms. Again, I know a lot of you don't like mushrooms, but I do. And of course, there's the garlic I mentioned before. But then I'm going to just use up the rest of this little bottle. I have another bottle in the fridge. But there's the pretty much the rest of that garlic. All right. Now, before I put the other ingredients, I'm going to let these caramelize just a little bit, and then I'll add the onions and the peppers in a moment. All right, these are looking pretty good. I'm going to now go ahead and add my green onions, which I have chopped up. I shouldn't say I chopped up. I use scissors. I'm lazy. I don't like knives. So I'm going to put those in there. And same thing with the peppers. You'll notice that the peppers that were in long rows, I've scissored them up, make them nice and small. I'll put these in here. I'm going to stir it all up. I'm dropping a few pieces on the floor because the pan's not quite big enough, but that's all right. Now we're going to let that go a little bit. Going to add my Dano's original seasoning, but of course, as I've said before, you can always put in salt, pepper, You can also add some garlic powder, garlic salt, whatever you particularly like. Some people enjoy paprika. I'll give that a bit of a mix. Now I've had this on medium heat in order to get the mushroom started, but now that I have everything on there, I'm going to bring it down to just a little above low and let them simmer a bit because I've got to work with the meat. Now I've shared this trick with a few of you, but one of the ways that you can hold on and not just hurt your drains or even good for the environment, and that is take a piece of tin foil, as I've done here, and then take any kind of a round that fits the drain and just kind of push down a little bit and make yourself a little cup so that when I drain my meat, all of the grease is going to go in that little cup. Let me demonstrate. All right, I've got that. Now I'm going to take my meat, pour it all back in there. There we go. Then I'm going to let that drain a little bit and notice all of the grease right there. Let me put this over here. And now all I need to do is cover these up like this. Make it into a little ball, and off to the trash it goes. Boom. All right, now that I've returned to my beef, ground beef I should say, to the pan, and it's all nice and drained, I'm now going to add the sauce. The sauce in just like that. And let me come over here. And I'm going to mix this up a little bit. And I'm going to keep this on low because the sauce warms up quite a bit, and I'm going to have it here for quite a while once I put in all the vegetables. All right, that looks pretty good. Look at how my vegetables are looking. Yeah, that's very nice. All right, I'll be adding those to the sauce in just a moment. All right, next for the vegetables, the broccoli and cauliflower. Now what I do is I use a microwave steamer, and I just pour it all in there. And what I'm going to do before I add just a tiny bit of water, I'm going to take all the stems off of both of these and maybe divide them up a little bit so they're a little smaller. And the stems are a little rough, so I'm going to do that real quickly. All right, I've taken all the stems off and I've broken up some of the larger clusters. Now, in this particular instance, this particular apparatus, you'd use very little bit of water. That's it. That's all you use. Not much at all. I put on the lid, and I'm going to microwave it for about 6 minutes. I neglected to say that if you don't have a microwave, you can just boil them for 5 minutes, and that'll work. All right, so while that is working in the microwave, the vegetables, I'm now going to put all of these into here. Turn the fire off. And let me get my spoon. There we are. Okay. Now I'm going to mix this all up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it on low for a little while because I want some of the looser, still any possible water. Because these vegetables, when you keep them on low for a while, they still have quite a bit of water in them. So I want that water to evaporate away. But basically, look at that. Absolutely delicious looking. It's here that things went terribly wrong. For whatever reason, perhaps my clumsy fingers, the video before this, me pouring the spaghetti into the bowls, went into slow-mo, and I think this one is also in slow motion, so the voice is totally distorted. But all I'm trying to say here is that I have put all of these into 4 bowls. That's how much I get when I make that pan. And that means I've got 4 dishes worth that I can enjoy for the next 4 days. So let's see where else it goes. So as I said, the rest of these go into the fridge, and they stay good. I usually eat 1 a day. That's either my morning meal, afternoon meal, evening meal. I don't know, whenever I'm hungry. Now, a lot of people will just put cellophane over this, but if you are not aware, they have these little things. They come in packages. They look kind of weird like this. Again, another find, thanks to Amazon and my people on their Facebook Reels. But they open up like this, think about the thing that women used to put on their heads and then all you do is look at that. Done. Let's do another. Take this out. They expand even to really large bowls. They're just excellent. Here, I'm going to open it up. Put it like that. Boom. And now, of course, the last one. Let's see how we do this. Alrighty. All right, put this on here. Now, remember that all of this looks so hearty, but it's completely, utterly keto friendly. Look at that. Everything in it has very, very few carbs. I would guesstimate that this entire bowl has about maybe 5 carbs at the most. And I kind of don't even know where those come from. But there it is. I hope you enjoy, and I'll do some more later.
Keto chef, keto chef.